having top student athletes. That's what we're about. That's what our university is about.
2-3 classes every day. You got study table that you have to go to, you got practice, and then you have all your homework and all that stuff on top of it. Mandatory study table hours that you know you're getting your homework done. Classroom checks, big guys coming through, making sure you're in class, paying attention. The coaches definitely put an emphasis on that. You have weekly academic meetings with your coaches.
We really stress having a relationship with your professors. The great thing about the University of Detroit Mercy, they want to work with our student athletes. That's important because it's about education in life. That's how you grow, through knowledge and education, and that's what we have here.
Welcome back to the Court Report. Learning the X's and O's is one thing, but nowadays players need academic support in today's college game, and the Titans are no exception. As we showed you earlier, thanks to the legacy of Kathy Bush, student athletes are now put in a position to succeed both on and off the court. But let's face it, when it comes right down to it, it's still up to each individual player to make the most of his or her college experience. That's a skill that takes some getting used to. Justin White has more.
The learning curve for a freshman basketball player is a steep one. For Titans forward Evan Bruinsma, the best way to make the grade is by doing extra credit.
You got to put time just off the court doing extra stuff, you know, whether it's in the weight room.
No! Come on, dig! Atta baby, way to work, way to work.
Or trying to get some more shots up. Just give yourself the best chance.
If you want to pass Professor McCallum's class, you have to put in a lot of hard work. And it's no different when it comes to earning an A in this classroom.
High school, you know, you have a little more leeway with stuff, you know. Teachers are on you more, but in college, you know, they say, okay, let's do this day. They're not going to harp on you every day, and if you don't hand it in, you're like, oh, it's your grade, you know. So it's more personal responsibility, definitely.
Being a student athlete carries all kinds of responsibilities. Every morning, Evan Bruinsma leaves his dorm room in Scheipel Hall, heads out the door, and makes the cross-campus trek to class. For Evan and the other Titans freshmen, it's all about learning how to manage your time.
You have to be organized, and you have to have discipline. I mean, you're no longer in the freshmen now. They're away from home, so you know you've got to get yourself up. You've got to get to classes. You've got to get treatment during the day.
You definitely have a set schedule, and you try keeping with that every day so that you can get used to it.
Bruinsma was a 3-time state champion and an all-academic selection at Western Michigan Christian High School.
Come on, sprint!
But now his schedule is much more demanding. One minute you're trying to remember your defensive assignments, and the next you're trying to finish an assignment for English class.
We have a little bit of downtime in the hotels and that kind of stuff. You know, if you're on a long bus ride, you can get stuff done. But you know, it's a lot of stuff just on you personally. You know that you have to get it done, so whenever you find time to do it, that's when you do it.
Hitting the books is a part of the daily routine for every college student. And when you're also a Division I basketball player, you have to do even more studying.
You've got scouting reports that, you know, you got to make sure you know all the personnel, you know, what plays they like to run, and then, you know, going in, watching some film, you know, on the team. So I mean, it's more than just going out there and playing the game.
In a way, being a student athlete is like having a full-time job. And at UDM, Evan Bruinsma is getting a higher education as a player, as a student, and as a person.
Thanks, Justin. Evan Bruinsma looking to be part of the latest class of Titans that gets it done both on and off the field of play. Get this, as a whole, UDM athletes boast the highest graduation rate amongst all 12 D1 schools in Michigan, and that includes the men's basketball team with a rate 24% above the national average and highest among all of the Horizon League's teams.